ஆழ்வார் எம்பெருமானார் ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம், ஜீயர் திருவடிகளே சரணம். We are now going through the fundamental anushtanams, activities we have to do as Sri Vaishnavas. Previously we saw about bathing, how one should take bath, where one should take bath, and so on. Subsequent to that, the next step will be wearing clothes, vastrams. There are some rules and regulations regarding that. Let us see a brief overview. This is just an introduction. As I have said previously, there is a lot of rules and regulations as per Dharma Shastram. We are only seeing the very fundamental ones. We have already seen about Varnashrama Dharmam, Stri Dharmam, and so on. With that background, let us move on to understanding about how to wear vastrams. First, let us see what type of vastram should be worn by people belonging to different ashramam, and men and women and so on. In men, brahmacharis, those who are in student stage, they should be wearing white clothes which are wrapped around their waist. Usually this is said as dhoti. This dhoti is wrapped around the waist and worn by brahmachari. Grihastha, married persons, they should always wear panchakacham. This is the style where the dhoti is folded and tucked in 5 places. That is why it is known as panchakacham. Also, grihasthas and vanaprasthas, for both of them same style of wearing dhoti. They should always be with upper cloth also, that is uttariyam. Antariyam is the dhoti which is worn in the lower part of the body. On top of that, another cloth will be wrapped around, which is known as uttariyam. For sannyasis, they wear saffron dhoti in the same style as brahmacharis wrap around their waist. So this is for men generally. For women, for unmarried girls, young girls, long skirt and upper garment is generally worn. For girls of higher age, half sari is worn. And after marriage, girls will wear a special type of sari which is wrapped around and also tucked in quite comfortably. That is known as madisar in Tamil. This is what married women wear. So this is about the type of vastrams each one have to wear. Now one should, depending on one's varna ashrama, wear the appropriate clothing. Now for men, while wearing the dhoti after taking bath, there is a particular process. The yajnapavitam should first be worn as a garland on the neck, and then the Brahma Mudiche, that is the main knot in the yajnapavitam, that should be placed on the right side ear, and then the uttariyam should be wrapped around the head. Then one should wear the dhoti, and one should also be wearing gati sutram and kaupinam, that is the thread on the waist, and the loin cloth which is worn inside. Once the dhoti is worn properly, then one should wear their yajnopavitam properly and wear the uttariyam on the waist. There are also certain shlokams which are recited while wearing the vastram. Usually, Kashaya Shobhi Gamaniya Shikhani Vesham, this popular shlokam on the beauty of Bhagavad Ramanuja wearing saffron vastram, that particular shlokam is recited and remembered. There are also other shlokams which are recited during the activity of wearing vastrams. These shlokams are listed out by Kanchipuram Sri Uve Prativadi Bhayankaram Anangaracharya Swami in his Grantham Nityanushtana Paddhati. One can refer to that Grantham to get the full listing of shlokams which he recite while wearing vastram on a daily basis. Now there are some important points in wearing vastram also. As we have seen, every activity is part of our anushtanam. Now, as far as grihasthas are concerned, they should always be wearing both antariyam and uttariyam, the dhoti as well as the upper cloth. Single vastram should be worn only during apara karyams, that is, while doing final rites for someone who is departed, or while doing shraddha function. Only in certain cases one should be in single vastram, that is, wearing only the lower garment, dhoti. On all other times one should be wearing the upper cloth as well. Also, a grihastha should be wearing panchakacham throughout the day and night. If one wears the dhoti after taking bath, from that time until the next day one completes the bath, one should be in the same vastram in panchakacham. And also, brahmacharis usually only wear white vastram in our sampradayam. Grihastha as well as vanaprastha also only wear white vastram. For sannyasis, one should only be wearing saffron, kashaya vastram. Even during ashaucham, that is, when someone dies in the family, or when there is some birth, childbirth, at that time it is said to be ashaucham time, time of contamination. Even those times, vastra kramam should be maintained. Grihastha should be wearing panchakacham only, and so on. It is not that it is okay during ashaucham one can wear any type of clothes. It is also said in Shastram that not wearing proper vastram, that is, grihastha not wearing kacham, or grihastha wearing only one vastram, all of these imply that the person is almost naked. Vastram should be worn properly. That is another point to remember. Another important aspect to ponder. think about. When we go to school or office or any other such places, we are more than happy to accept the rules and regulations there and wear proper clothing for that particular place. Not many people question that. But when it comes to our sampradayam, the ways our elders had followed and shown to us, we question that and we also ignore those practices. That is not correct. We will all know that it is not correct, but we still do it due to one reason or the other. Just as one would follow the clothing regulations to the point when it comes to school or office. For example, if a particular tie needs to be worn, if a particular additional decoration should be done, everyone follows that. Similarly, we should also follow our traditions, our sampradayam, and adhere to the regulations, whether it is man or woman, whatever is shown for the individual, that practice should be clearly followed. Finally, one important point, as Periyalvar says in Tirupallandu, Uduthu Kalaindanin Peedaga Adai Uduthu. As said in that Pasuram, Sri Vaishnavas, Prapannas always wear vastrams which are first submitted to Bhagavan. Even when we buy new vastram or when someone gives us new clothes, we first offer to Bhagavan and then only we take it as his prasadam. So this is another important point to remember. So with this we have seen briefly about vastrams, how to wear them and so on. Alvar Emberimanar G.R. Tiruvadigalai Sharanam, G.R. Tiruvadigalai Sharanam.
To learn such valuable information about our Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya, please download KOYIL, KOYIL app from Google Play Store or Apple App Store. Our website is koyil.org, KOYIL.org.